Hi, my name is Barney Reese, Concepts of the Universe. Today I am honored to be with a man who has done amazing things in his life. This is his life story. I hope that you will listen and hear this because I believe that we are all dreamers and dreams come true as we pursue them.
Good morning. My name is Chino Suarez. I've been in Meridian for 31 years now. I started in the 85 and I came up here to Meridian and started building my business in College Park, which everybody probably knows already. I started with like almost nothing and I worked over there for 10 years in College Park and later on I have in mind that one day I want to build my own. And
Let me ask you a question. When did that happen for you? When did you decide that I want to build my own? Was you in the restaurant business prior to that? Or was you just something that you, in your heart, when you said, you know what, one day I want to own something, did you pass something that gave you that idea?
well, I had the idea before I started my business in here in College Park, and I have the idea because before I was working for somebody else, and this one I have in my mind that one day I want to be my own business, and they'll stay in my mind all the time. But I mean, and at the same time, I mean, I was not sure how I can start it, where I'm gonna start it. So I have the opportunity to come to Meridian, and in that time, somebody kind of financed me the business in the College Park. It kind of helped me for the financial. So I worked hard in there.
Was he a friend? Was he somebody
Just
you
friend,
knew?
friend.
Just somebody who had met through church?
There was no. It was a friend that I was working for him over there right in Montgomery, Alabama, and I was working for him for like 3 years, and so one day he kind of says, well, we have this place in Mississippi, so I says, well, let's try and see how it goes. But I mean, it was kind of like in a small area. I was listing the building, and like I say, I mean, I was not 100% happy the leasing a building for somebody else. So I always dreaming to build my own, to have my own building.
So let me ask you one question.
Yes, sir.
I'm a dreamer, so this goes with me. Now, when you had this dream to build your own, did you go to sleep one night and say, one day I'm going to own my own business? Or did you just say, you know what, I want to have something similar to this restaurant that I saw the other day? I mean, did something just really just touch your heart and you say, God, can you help me to do this? Can you make this possible for me? Is there any way?
Yeah, because I mean, like I say, when I was working for this other person in Montgomery, I see he always been have a very accessible business, good business, and they'll kind of touch my heart, and it's kind of like maybe one day I want to be like him. It's kind of like he was very friendly, good to the people, and he was working hard. I mean, no doubt, almost every day.
Right.
But
so now, ask you one other question. When you started, I know you started with very little, but how much money had you saved up, and how was you able to save up money working for such a low fee at the time? I mean, how did that work out for you? Did you just say, okay, I'm gonna put money away for my dream one day? Is that how you thought this, or did you just start putting money away?
Well, I just started putting a little money away because I mean I knew in the future I got to start in some point, and I was trying to reach the number that can. I talked to my friend. I says, well, how much money it takes to start in a restaurant business, and he says, well, I mean, he kind of gave me a number, and they'll kind of started me to concentrate in that point. I says, well, I mean, I'm working right now. I was working as a waiter, and making a little money now, not a lot of money, but I mean, just enough for me to pay my rent, pay my car, and save a little for me, So I started saving money on the side, and in the bank. I opened my account over there in Montgomery, Alabama. My first account I did, and so I started putting a little money in there, and every week or every 2 weeks, I separated a little money there for my spends, and the rest of it I knew was going to be for my business.
Right. So you had already put that in your mind that I'm going to have this business no matter what. Nothing's going to stop me. This is my goal to one day own my own business. Would you say?
I think that way. I mean, I knew it's going to happen. I mean, because I see some other friends. I talked to some friends that had it, and here's how they kind of started. They get started from different ways. But I mean, I don't have a different way to start it. I don't have nobody else to sponsor me the money. So I says, I gotta work for this money to start it. I mean, a small building. I mean, a small place. I mean, I don't want something bigger. But good Lord help me, big time.
Always.
Big time.
Always.
Because like I say right now, I mean, I started there. I got this right here, and 10 years ago, I opened my last business over there in Laurel, Mississippi.
Yeah.
I have another restaurant. So right now, I got to the point that I have 5 restaurants.
And see, you started with one in a dream. And this is what I want people to get. It doesn't take a bunch of money to get started. It takes you getting started. Would you agree? And
Sure.
writing down and making that your priority no matter what, through
Yes.
rain, sleet, and shine.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Because I mean, everybody has problems,
Yes.
and you don't want to stop your dream because something happened.
Right.
So I mean, you can be sick, or being have something in your family sick too, But I mean, that's not going to stop you. I mean, I was thinking that way. I mean, I want to do what I like to do one day. I mean, this is what I like it, because I was telling you that I was kind of look myself and not look smart enough to educate in school and do something like be better for me. So that's when I decided to say, well, I just going to open me a business restaurant. I like the business, and
Right.
and the good thing is kind of like I'll tell people right now, you gotta like what you're doing. If you're doing something that you're not like it, you just I've seen in a lot of cases people says, well, I work here just because I need the money. No, I like the business. I enjoy my business.
Yes, you seem to have a passion for it.
Yeah.
And you should always do something for a passion, even if you don't get paid.
Sure, exactly.
Because that will fuel you when that time comes. Because I know there was times that you prayed that you'd be able to pay your rent, was there not?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And and like I say, I mean, a lot of times, I mean, not too long ago, I had an accident. I was sitting at home and I was boring. I want to come to the restaurant. I drag myself in here in crutches, in a wheelchair, because I want to see my business. I want to see the people. They've been supporting me here for many years, So that's how I like it. Everything I do in here, I do with my heart, because I mean, anybody that walk in my door, I feel like it's a friend.
And the thing that I love about this place, and its name is San Marcos,
San
correct?
Marcos, yes, sir.
Now, where did you come up with that name, may I ask?